They went out there, they put their lives on the line to make sure that we have the liberties that we do in this country, to progress, to have our way of life, and yet, we need to do something for them as well when they don't have that opportunity, when they lose sight of where they need to be.
These veterans are from Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom. They are both men and women who have served in the recent conflicts.
The new Operation Welcome Home House is specifically designed to help veterans who are returning from Iraq and Afghanistan have a place to stay as they're working through some of their personal issues and moving out into the community.
This is a location where they can actually have a home in a nice environment in the community that gives them, self-esteem, builds them back up, gets them ready and prepared.
As their needs change, the direction of the house may change. Right now, what they need is somewhere loving and caring, people who can help them get back on their feet.
Operation Welcome Home is important because it's the first step towards institutionalizing a formal program of transition.
Without programs like Operation Welcome Home, we're pretty much left to our own devices, and without help, we're bound to be destitute.
How they left is not the same as they came back. They come back different men. And the skills that they've learned to survive in the military don't translate well in them being able to survive and live a productive, fulfilling life.
I tend to look at it like a decompression chamber, where divers or astronauts go into outer space or to dive down deep. There's an atmospheric pressure change. It's the same thing with emotions and their psyche. They need to get back into society and they need to relearn the skills that they had prior to going into war.
We come home and we're used to being on guard or aware constantly where we have to jump out at a moment's notice. And so we've grown apart.
You have men out there who have served our country, who end up on the streets.
It can lead to drinking, it can lead to substance abuse, and all of those things can lead to legal issues.
Unfortunately, sometimes there's been the case where we leave them out and don't provide services. That's where New Directions steps in.
It's a place not only of refuge, but it's a place where they can educate themselves and grow out of. It's a foundation for them.
Right here, they'll start doing some job search, training how to prep resumes, and then at the same time also going through some other therapy.
I love my country. What I was doing for the Army, I was an American diplomat, and I'm proud of that fact. I got to show people overseas that we are kind and caring people.
In Operation Welcome Home, we provide an umbrella of services for the veterans, and in this particular house, we'll provide vocational training, counseling, and fellowship for the veterans as they re-enter into society.
What I want the public to know about programs such as New Directions, Operation Welcome Home, and programs from other organizations is that these programs are not only necessary, but there should be more of them.
Well, New Directions has pretty much saved my life.
Well, you can support New Directions in various ways. There's always donating to New Directions. Cash support is really very, very needed, but really supporting us legislatively, supporting every Iraq and Afghanistan and every veteran you run into on the streets, helping them know that they're cared for and loved and that we appreciate what they've done for our country is really the very first step.
I definitely encourage anybody who's out there watching this video to check in not only to New Directions, but any programs that may exist out in the community that support our veterans and give back to them. They've done that for us, we should do a little back for them.